Hi everyone, today we will look another part in chapter 5, Network in Graph Theory, that is solve problems involving networks. So now we look example 16, you can refer at page 146. The table below shows the choices of public transportation, estimated travelling time and estimated cost for a journey from Johor Bahru to Kota Bharu. So this is the table given. There are three types of transportation, that is bus, train and cab. So the travelling time, given travelling time, and estimated duration, and also the price for the ticket for bus, train and cab. So we look the question. Based on the table, determine the type of transportation that should be chosen for the situation given below. Justify your answer. So we look part A, a journey involving an adult without time constraint. So from this table, okay, first we highlight what is being asked. Okay, the important here, okay, without time constraint. Okay, and they want just an adult. So here, when you say an adult, if you take a cab, you have to pay 120 ringgit. And they said time is not a big matter now. So when time is not important, so the next thing that you have to look is the price. So cab is expensive, 120 ringgit. Bus, you have to pay 60, minimum 64 and maximum until 75. So here given a summary about the price of the ticket per person. So bus minimum is 64 ringgit to 75 ringgit. Train with bed. For child is 32 to 38. Adult is 49 to 55. Then without bed, okay, there's only fixed price. For child is 26 and adult is 44. So they're asking for adult. So adult either they can choose bus, train with bed or without bed. But bus is still expensive, 64 ringgit. So now you can choose with bed or without bed. So now we look the time. So for if you travel by train, the journey will start at 6:33. Okay, 18:33 is referred to 6:33 in the evening. Okay, 6:33 in the evening, then you will reach Kota Bharu at 11:47 in the morning the next day. Okay, the next day only you reach. So that means you're going to travel at night. So in this case, better you take train with bed so you can rest. Okay, you can rest and you can sleep at night. So we look the answer for part A. Taking a train with bed is the best choice because the difference in price is only 5 ringgit compared to taking a train without bed. The passengers can have a good rest throughout the whole journey. This choice is also cheaper compared to taking a cab. So better, we always have to think which transportation will be the best, okay, for the situation given. So we look part B, a journey involving an adult with time constraint. Now we have to highlight just now without. Now with time constraint. That means time, you have to consider the time now. So when consider the time, okay, train you have to travel at night. But bus also have to travel at night. But for train, okay, the duration is 17 hours. Compared to the bus. So when when you consider the time, okay, the duration of the journey, okay, in this case, better you take bus. So taking a bus is the best choice because the duration of journey is shorter than that of a train, and it is more economical than taking a cab. Okay, cab also 9 hours, but the price is 120 ringgit compared to the price of the bus, so more expensive. And for safety purpose, it is not wise for an individual to take a cab for a long journey, especially when you are ladies, okay, it is not advisable. Next, we look part C, a journey involving 2 adults and 2 children. So we look now, this is a family, 2 adults and 2 children. So when a family, it is better to take a cab, because one cab, they can take one cab, okay, with the price 120. If they take bus, this 64 ringgit you have to multiply by 4. When take train also the same thing, okay, all the prices you have to multiply by 4. So cab will be the economical choice. So we look part C, taking a cab is the most economical choice. Okay, next we look example 17. You can refer at page 147. The map above shows the domestic flight routes of a private airline in Malaysia. Mr. Joshua works in Kuala Lumpur. He wants to visit his family in Kota Kinabalu. State the best route Mr. Joshua can choose. So from Kuala Lumpur, he wants to go to Kota Kinabalu. So we take the straight route here. Okay, no need to go to other places. Okay, so we just take the straight route from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu. So we look the answer for part A, the direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu. Okay, that will be the economical choice. Okay, B, what are the advantages and disadvantages for the choice of flight made? Okay, we look the direct flight. The direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu save time and cost. Okay, that means you straight away from Kuala Lumpur, okay, you reach Kota Kinabalu. So it, of course, it save Mr. Joshua's time and cost. The flight from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu with transit. With transit, that means, for example, he go to Labuan first, then he go to Kota Kinabalu, or he go to Tawau first, then he go to Kota Kinabalu. That means he transit to another town. Okay, takes a longer time because you have to go to another place. Then you have to wait for another flight to Kota Kinabalu. So that's why it takes a longer time, and most probably the cost of the journey is also higher because you have to pay 2 journeys. Okay, for example, Kuala Lumpur to Tawau to Kota Kinabalu. So you have to pay the price of the flight from Kota Kinabalu to Tawau, then from Tawau to Kota Kinabalu. So that's why it is not economical choice. So the direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu is the best route for Mr. Joshua. So you have to need to explain why you use this transport, okay, which is the most economical choice. So that is the last part of this chapter. So I hope every one of you understand this chapter. Thank you for watching.